Tony D. Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on the Antisocial network Memes to Mayhem. This is a documentary. I don't analyze a lot of documentaries, but I thought I'd analyze this one. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 14. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, this is a documentary about, I guess it's about 4chan and the evils of the internet and how it eventually ties into Trump and QAnon and how it's bad. So, I would say, right out the gate, this is nothing but a propaganda piece designed to scare people about the internet and say, oh, well, we need censorship of some kind. These people are out of control. It's destroying people. Otherwise, it's going to lead to Trump. It's going to lead to Trump, everyone. Oh, it's going to lead to Alex Jones and Trump. And, oh, it's going to lead to this. I mean, they go right into it in this trailer. You don't even have to watch this damn movie. Right into Stop the Steal, right into QAnon, images of Trump. April 5th, if you want to be further indoctrinated. I don't know who these experts are. I guess they're former 4chan users or whatever. But wow. I mean, I've seen some pretty blatant documentaries, but Anonymous is in the mix. But this one seems like produced top to bottom by the very people who manipulate the internet. Probably guys in the CIA. The word is that QAnon was probably a psyop done by probably guys in the CIA or NSA or whatever in order to manipulate people. There's a lot of that goes on the internet, but because the internet is at least still somewhat free for people who, sort of follow this stuff, you can kind of see it after a while if you step back far enough. If you're able, I don't know what it is. I think partly it's for people in Gen X, because we were in that generation that understands what life was like before the internet and then after. We haven't been in the bubble. We're not in the Matrix. We never were in the Matrix. We had to be introduced to the Matrix. I'm still a bit of a boomer on some things. I hate Instagram. God, I hate Instagram. And I still don't understand 4chan. Like, once in a while, I want to go there and I want to see some of the cool memes and stuff. And I just can't. I just go, oh, this is so hard to understand. I hate the formatting. It's too crazy to me. But, yeah, this kind of stuff just seems straight up like, oh, you're on Netflix. You want to see a documentary, kid, about why the internet's so evil and you should probably censor the whole thing. Here you go. Yeah, remember when the internet was nothing but memes and fun? I remember the early internet. There was still some really dark things then, because you got to understand, when people get piped into the internet, some people anyway, they feel like it's their I don't know, it's like part of their brain. When you're thinking about things and maybe you have a few thoughts that you go, oh yeah, I don't want to do that, or oh, that was a little dark, or yeah, let me not say that aloud. And I'm not talking about anything particularly bad. I'm just talking about, things that you just don't say. Some people feel like on the internet they can sort of say that. I don't think you should. Even on like a place like 4chan or these sites that are supposedly anonymous. Because I think somewhere in the NSA there's a guy who goes, oh yeah, I can tell you who that is. Yeah, sure, no problem. That's Frank. Frank. Yeah, he says this stuff all the time. He's a weirdo. On Reddit especially. Oh God, Reddit. I don't have any faith in Reddit anymore at all. It was a nice site to begin with, but my God. Reddit. Ugh. Reddit, yeah. It put the red in Reddit. I mean, the people who are on it now. Somebody actually to go to a side here. On Reddit, there's a room called South Jersey. So every time I have a new Pineys books, I'll post there, let people know I have a new Pineys book. And, you know, it has nothing to do with politics. Like, the books have nothing to do with politics. And so I posted there, and the only comment I got was from some random Reddit user who said, "Oh, after I saw your book, Wokistan, I can't take you seriously." Now, I didn't mention Wokistan in the post. And, like, it's about the Pineys, which is a completely different book, right? Like, Wokistan is political satire, and it's satire. And I assume he hasn't read the book. So it was just so bizarre that someone would say, I can't take your work seriously. You know, to a guy who writes comedy, like the Pineys are comedy, Wokistan's satire comedy. It's bizarre. Anyhow, but that's the internet. Idiots are abound, and they are stupid enough to just spit out whatever's on the top of their head. Now look, we're all guilty of that to one extent or another on the internet. I learned the hard way back in the early days. And typically it's kids. Typically it's kids who haven't learned, you shouldn't post that. Probably shouldn't post that. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. You know, people will agree with me. But this documentary basically turns it into something very dark. Oh, remember when Jimmy posted that thing where he said the election might have been fixed? Well, he might be turning to Trump. We have to do something. Do you want Trump to win? That's, I think, what this documentary is. So it has no plot other than, you know, the plot is, oh, the internet was so nice. But now it's a dark place. We need censorship. That's Act 1, 2, and 3, I think. If it had acts. But it's a documentary. So I'm giving you a vote down, Netflix, for your propaganda documentary and your what I see as pro-censorship. Very pro-censorship. You should be ashamed of yourself for making a documentary about this, like this. Stop making them. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. If you would like to hear more of my thoughts, join us on the live stream, the Easter live stream, because it's Easter. Happy Easter, by the way. It starts at 7, and it's here on YouTube, and it goes till, last week. Whew, last week was barn burner. We got 3.5 hours, so that was crazy. I usually do about 2, but it's Easter, so I don't know. And we talk about movies. We're going to go through the box office. So hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.